Except when mom shows up.
Driving it to the job.
People said he hated working. Joey Pasolini, whatever his name is, hated the fan base and hated working on Sopranos. But he keeps coming back for these dreams. So what's up?
Can you pull yourself away for once? Your head is filled with this stuff.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit in his head. That's for goddamn sure.
So much more interesting.
In what?
Life.
What, are you kidding me? It is your life.
I don't know about all that.
What day is it?
So is this the three ghosts? He's being visited by the three ghosts? They're doing a Christmas Carol thing?
Then I have you missed it.
I'll wait in the car.
That's a move, by the way, when you're tired of somebody bullshitting. Yeah, I'll wait in the fucking car. It puts pressure on them to hurry up. I use that move a lot, actually. This is probably season 1 that he's watching right now. That was a good season.
Are you coming?
I guess I already was foreshadowing some shit.
I'd like you to meet Finn's parents, Mr. DiTrolio, Mrs. DiTrolio.
I wonder if these parents are canon.
Of
Of course, he's not because he died in season 1. Her, I don't remember her, but she's probably somebody important too.
It's pretty good. We went to high school with the owner and his wife.
Her head is shaped like a bullet. What the hell's that
High
about?
school sweethearts?
Show them what you have in your pocket.
I'm just happy to see you, baby.
They'll be able to fix your mouth, honey. Then for the capper,
When you lose your teeth in dreams, that means you're afraid of losing something. That's the common interpretation. There's something in your life you're afraid of losing.
son of a bitch.
He's probably afraid of losing Uncle Tony.
People always told us that Finn would never amount to much.
He won't.
Well, that was very
I
hateful.
think the doctor...
Into it in front of other people, okay?
Well, you're the one that
Never
said
mind.
What, dude, like in front of your wife, even if it's your dream wife, you're still a dick.
things that you given me.
Yeah, even in a dream, I'll kick your ass, dude. Stop singing now. Annette Bening being in this as Annette Bening is probably the cheese slice thing of the dream. Like in the Joss Whedon dream episode, they had a cheese slice being in every dream sequence as the part of your dream that doesn't make any sense. It's there for no reason. That was on purpose. I think her being here is also that.
Something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah, we know, motherfucker. Like, clearly, they're spending this much time on a dream for a reason. Something really bad is going to happen. I think anything's on the table. Like, Finn dying, everything's on the table.
After I sing, I can usually use a nice tinkle. I'll go with
Share
you.
less, asshole.
I don't want my husband coming out of there with just his cock in his hand.
Mine either. Believe me.
Just, the fuck you want, Artie? Jesus. Yeah, we've seen Godfather.
Feels good.
Dude, you had 2 other
You don't
stalls
do
you
this
could
no
have
more,
sat
huh?
at.
No.
They had 2 other fucking urinals they could have stood at, and they're standing together. Man, it just rubs me the wrong way. Oh, shit. I think the subtext of his dream just became the text of his dream.
Why didn't
Yep.
you stop him?
Keep shooting this motherfucker. Fuck him. You got any small talk for me before you die, motherfucker?
Please.
Keep begging, bitch. He really gonna whack his own cousin. Is that what you're telling me?
Get up. But I got kids. They got kids.
Fuck them. I'm with Michael Jordan on this one. Fuck them kids. These are all the people he's fucked over in his life. It's a large crowd. These motherfuckers really doing a 30-minute dream sequence. I gotta say I'm impressed. This is all very disturbing. They really brought a horse onto the set. Are you shitting me?
There are some non-negotiable conditions.
Like what?
You can't have your horse in here.
Yeah, that's pretty non-negotiable.
Should go.
This motherfucker's got a lot on his
You
mind,
didn't
man.
take care
A
of
lot.
But check this out.
What's wrong with using your hands, man? Just choke him out. You don't always need a fucking gun, pussy. Look at him looking around. You don't want to get his head hit. Gets that fucking. Look at that shit right there. The balcony, I guess you call that. He was looking around when that horse is going backwards. Like, am I about to smack my head? I would have done another take. I'm just saying.
I know you're there, Soprano.
Oh shit. Kind of hard to be a ninja when you're about 300 pounds, isn't it?
What's that you got there? A bigger
My
dingus
cock.
than the one God gave you?
Oh well, he went the same way, man. Like you can't build on my joke, motherfucker. I'm like Paulie that way. Don't be building on my joke.
You all listened to that pissmeyer, Arthur Buca. He was the worst of the bunch. I told you that.
Artio's a wrestler. Doing great.
Buca,
Artie's all over this stream for some reason.
you and I know your little secret.
No, I only told you I wanted to be a coach because I like playing ball. But I was just shining you on because that's what I do with people.
Yeah,
I
but
told
see, you're
you
arguing
many
with yourself,
times,
though.
Anthony, you were special. You had smarts, personality, leadership potential, all the perquisites to lead young men onto the field of sport.
Perquisites.
And now look at the
The
stress
fuck are you
live
talking about? Shoot this motherfucker. Okay, choke him out then. Like, it's all about the gun with this sumbitch, man. You ain't never choked
You're
nobody
not
out?
prepared.
This is fantastic imagery, man. This is great. I still ain't believe it. I ain't gonna believe it's fucking until I see something that makes me believe it. Well, I guess that kind of goes without saying, right? But I said it anyway. I'm not gonna believe this dream is over until I believe it's over. I know I'm not making much sense. I'm in the bottle. I'm just saying, these motherfuckers are gonna fool me with some kind of jump scare. I ain't believe it. Fucking Freddy Krueger about to come out of this toilet. This is God. You're not ready. The fuck you want?
We're sorry to disturb you at this hour, Mr. Petraglia, but there's a Mr. Montavani to see you. He says it's urgent.
Okay, so, alright, I'm gonna pause this shit. Okay, fine, I'll believe it. After I use the bathroom. I wanted to pause it after the dream sequence was over, after I was convinced it was finally over. For one reason, I wanted to think about it for a couple minutes before continuing the reaction. And another reason, I wanted to see exactly how long it was. I started the video very, very quickly after I said a little bit about the, and then went into it. So it's probably, I talked for less than a minute, I'm sure. And then I stopped it after talking for a very short amount of time. And the full length of the video is about 24 minutes. So the dream sequence is around 22 minutes. Probably 22 and a half minutes. Maybe even 23 minutes. 23 minutes in a fucking hour-long episode devoted to a dream. That's pretty impressive. The thing is, with writing dream sequences and incorporating them into a story, it's so easy to get super pretentious. Just masturbatory, reference all kinds of shit. It's just like they reference Godfather. And a reference by itself doesn't mean anything. Essentially, I was listening to EFAP today where they were talking about how Batman v Superman referenced a bunch of fucking paintings. Like, there was a bunch of shots in the movie that referenced famous paintings. But the thing is, the audience isn't going to... Nobody in the audience is going to remember as they're standing there for that 3-second shot. And you compare that screenshot with the famous painting... And yes, it's exactly right. That's exactly what they're doing. They reference that painting because the composition of both things are the same. So that's what they're doing. But nobody fucking watching it in the moment is going to know that. So what is that achieving? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe upon close inspection, you've watched the movie 40 times or somebody points it out and you go, look, oh wow, that's right. And this is what that painting means. It can add a little bit of extra meaning to it. But just referencing something doesn't make your work any better. Batman v Superman isn't a better movie because they reference paintings in the movie. Now maybe if you love the movie and then you find that out and you go look at it and you find out what the story behind these paintings were and the story these paintings were telling, maybe that gives you something. Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is a reference in and of itself adds nothing. The Godfather reference added nothing. So, it's basically almost like a joke. So that's, a lot of times you can get your head up your own ass when you're writing these things. You have too many fucking references and callbacks and maybe call forwards, kind of like that Joss Whedon episode I was talking about. In that episode, he referenced things that was going to happen in the series 2 seasons later. kind of cool. Like, it makes it, the rewatch value strong. So anyway, the point is, examining this dream, there were a bunch of references and a bunch of shit. Probably a lot of stuff went over my head. Like the book, for instance. I bet if I was to look up the book, it would add some meaning to this, maybe. You know, the specific TV shows that are being watched, I think there was 2 different things, or movies, or whatever they were. Christmas Carol, obviously, is being visited by the 3 ghosts. I mean, that was a pretty obvious reference. It is kind of what they were doing here. He is being visited by the 3 ghosts. The ghost of the past, the ghost of the present, and the ghost of the future. You know, so I guess Gloria was the ghost of the past. Artie is probably the ghost of the present. And maybe Finn? Yeah, he didn't really have any, I don't think he had a single line of dialogue. I don't know. I'd have to think about it longer. You know, who the ghost of the future would be, what those roles were specifically. The overt problem seems to be that, like, you know, he wants to kill Tony. He wants to kill other Tony, just because he knows if he doesn't kill other Tony, that the man is going to go and he's going to get revenge. He's going to, you know, retaliate for the hit job, and that's going to cause an all-out war with his group in New York. You know, Johnny Sack. And so he needs to prevent that. And it's not like he can talk him down. He's not going to talk him out of fucking retaliation. So the only way to stop him is to kill him. Essentially, is what they seem to be saying here. My thing is, you're already at war with Johnny Sack. You were already at war. Like, he's killing motherfuckers. He's stealing from you. He's not letting you have the Vespas you were supposed to have. Like, so he's stealing from you. He's killing motherfuckers. And then... So, I mean, how much longer are you going to take this? Right? Like, how much longer? Are you saying that, like, if you sacrifice Tony B, then that will be, Johnny Sack will be like, okay, everything's cool with this again. Maybe that's what he believes, because Johnny Sack seems to blame other Tony, and you know, maybe that would be the extent of it. He seems to believe that Tony Soprano didn't know anything about this, so you can sacrifice him. You say, look, I found out he actually did it. You know, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you're already at war with him. What do you have to lose at this point? Like, you can't do this, right? But the other thing that is interesting about this stream is, like, Artie kept showing up. What the hell was that about? The coach towards the end talks about how he's the one who got out. He went legitimate. He was with everybody else, all these other assholes. They all presumably went into crime, along with Tony. Artie didn't go to crime. He went legitimate. And, you know, has a good, legitimate life, right? The problem with that theory is, Artie has a miserable life. He's divorced. He's in debt. You know, I mean, he has a restaurant, and I guess that's doing okay and everything, but, like, he doesn't seem like a happy person. You know, Artie doesn't have a great life. I don't know that Tony would envy that. So I'm wondering what the Artie connection of all this is. Maybe Artie's a ghost, you know, of the future. Maybe he sees a future going legitimate, but I don't know. So, like, it's dreams, they're never going to be a one-to-one comparison. It's like 70% of the dream means that. So you can't say, okay, maybe he wants a legitimate life and Artie represents that legitimate life, but the fact that Artie's not happy and has had pretty much a shitty life isn't relevant, right? It's just the ideal. So maybe that's it. So, yeah, I mean, like you said, you can be chasing your ass the whole, like, you can go in circles and circles and circles trying to understand all this shit. So, I'm not going to do that, but I just wanted time to reflect. I'm thinking, personally, I wouldn't kill other Tony to stop him, because I think you're already at war with New York. I think war is inevitable. So, you know. But I have a feeling he's going to do that. He's going to make the sacrifice, and I guess Johnny Sack will be like, okay, well, guess you didn't know. You took care of the problem, so we're cool again. We cool? No, motherfucker. As far as I'm concerned, we ain't cool, but I think that's what Tony's going to do. All right, well, let's get back into this shit. Always good to look, I guess.
Tony B took out Billy Leotardo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Wait a minute, you mean
Holy
Philly?
shit.
Billy. Phil got winged. He's in the hospital. TB went ape over
Fucking
Andrew.
hell.
Phil is holding his little brother as the kid's dying in his arms. There's blood all over Phil.
God damn.
Jesus.
Well, cat's out of the bag now.
He knew what he was going to do, and he sat there right in his mother's house and pretended.
That's why
Right
you're so
to my
antsy.
face.
Yeah, see, the line's a
I don't know
bigger
what to
problem than
say.
anything else, I think.
Guess TB's fucked, poor guy. Poor guy.
Well, Chrissy's happy
We're
about
all
this
fine.
shit.
I'm here.
It was inevitable. Like I said, war is inevitable. Yeah, Chrissy's happy about this shit. We know it.
Nice, sweet tea.
Really? You want to make small talk right now?
You gonna eat that? No, take it.
He had like one bite of the
See
shit.
you later.
I guess that's for the road, the candy bar. Jesus. I mean, you might want to have a wingman right now if war is breaking out and you're in New York City, you know? Like, you want Chrissy to stick around. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, but like, maybe I'll have a sex dream this time. Those are always better. Except when Mom shows up.
Okay.
You alright?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about bringing a horse in your house.
Were you unprepared as usual?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So he's had these before, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Mole. I wonder where he is now.
It was
Hopefully dead. He seemed like a miserable fuck.
his life easier.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, give us context for this dream. I'm into it.
Yeah, that's the way you're looking at it, I guess.
She wants to go back to sleep, asshole.
Well, the lights are on.
It's New York. City never sleeps. But she does.
You were in a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
You're on this horse. That's nice.
It was alright. The veal was very dry.
I had pasta. What the fuck do you want, man? Can I go back to sleep?
Is that us the house next door, Barker?
Can you hear me?
Oh, he misses home.
Absolutely. Oh, strict line.
Dick.
Stop it.
Serious. Is it light where you are yet?
Well, alrighty then. Very interested. I have a feeling a lot of this is going to make more sense later. But I was right, though. They advanced the New York plot. Holy shit, you know. Tony B ain't fucking around, man. Look, he was wanting to be out of the life. He really did. He should have just stuck with his massage parlor. Everything had been fine, man. You know. Before he decided to beat up his business partner. I've been mad at business partners. I've never been that mad. Holy shit, man. Yeah, this one's definitely going in. I'm going to be doing a dream sequence essay on Sopranos when the series is completely over. This will definitely be a highlight. There's a lot to unpack here.